Ooh, I'm live. Ooh, now live for 10 seconds. Hello, everybody. When I say everybody, I mean most of the people who are going to watch this later, because when I go live, I don't get very many people to come jump on here with us while we're actually live. And as of right now, there's 0 people in the stream. So hopefully some people will jump on and we can have a little back and forth. Still having problems with the editing software. It's not, and so it's become very hard for me to actually make videos that I can edit, like, videos I actually enjoy making, going out, taking multiple scenes and putting them together, editing them and stuff. So lately you've only been seeing like one take videos from the cell phone that upload directly to YouTube. But when I have something that I'm going to do, like transplant some seedlings, I won't be able to edit that video. So what I'm going to do is just do it live and hope people watch it after it's posted, or they can jump on here and talk with us. So I planted way too many seeds per cup, and I only really want 1 per cup, because when it is time to take them out of the cup and put them into their bigger, their forever home, I guess you could call it, which is going to be most likely for the peppers, is going to be 5-gallon buckets. And for these tomatoes, I haven't really figured it out yet, but I might even go 5-gallon buckets with those too. So we have some tomato plants outside in these little buckets that Ivana got at the Dollar Tree, but I don't know if those are going to have to be transplanted into the ground before I can use those buckets. And they're getting really, really tall, and they're going to need some more space, so they're going to have to get transplanted soon. So today I got some more cups. I got more dirt, the worm bin, the worm bucket, the worm farm, where they've been doing their thing and making me some healthy soil. So I'm going to be pulling. And so, okay, I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but when I had my other peppers before they died, I had put 2 seeds in one little pod, and it sprouted 2. And so the smaller one, I plucked it, and it didn't have any stem. It didn't have any roots yet. It just had a little white root sticking out the bottom. And so what I did is I pushed it into another pod that hadn't grown anything yet, and it actually survived for a little while. Somebody told me that is 100% possible. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one, like pluck it, and then I'm going to put it in its own solo cup with its own room to grow, I guess. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this cup, and these are the tomatoes. The Reaper peppers have not sprouted yet, so I have 6 in this cup. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a very little one. So there's 6 in this cup too. See the little one in there? The real little one right there. I think that's going to be the one that I end up leaving. And then same with this one. There's a smaller one, and that's going to be the one that I end up leaving. And then in this third cup, I have 3. I have 3 of them, and one actually is flopped over, like it's not doing so good. So I don't know. I might pull that and see what it looks like, and then it doesn't look very healthy at all, which means I'm going to end up probably tossing this one. It's the longest one, and it is very, very floppy, and the stem is very yellow and not very green. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started. And that's going to be the one I start with, because as much as I hate to say it, I don't think that seedling is going to make it. So I'm going to pull it, and then I'm going to make a judgment call on whether or not I'm going to put it into a cup. But then there's the option that I have, like, a bunch of cups and a bunch of dirt. Why not just try it, put it in another cup, and if it doesn't make it, it doesn't make it. What do you think I should do, baby?
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot. We just got back from vacation, so she's running around like a mad woman, putting stuff away from our trip and doing a little cleaning and stuff. The girls are at their summer camp, and Larson's asleep. Some great looking soil in here. Love it. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know where that Sharpie was that I had over here? Or do you have an extra one?
Yeah, it's in our room. I think I brought it in there. Actually, I'll be back.
Okay, so she says go for it with that. You see that one right there, just laying down?
Here you go.
Thank you, babe. Also, it's really hot outside, and these have been staying in the shade primarily because I don't want them to get in direct sunlight of 100 degrees every single day. So I'm thinking of that I might actually just, at some point of the day, put them in the sun for a little while. Now that they're sprout, because I didn't need them to be in the sun when they were just seeds, but now that they're sprouts, I think I actually got to get them in the sun every now and then. So let's pull this one and see what it looks like. Okay. Now when I pulled that, there was quite a pop. But if you look, I already got dirt under my nails, so don't judge. There's some root there at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push that root into the dirt. So I pushed it way down there, and then I'm going to kind of cover it up around. Sorry, I'm having a hard time showing you. So now it's in the dirt by itself, and it's already flopping over. It doesn't like, obviously it doesn't like what I'm doing to it, but it was already flopped over. So if we lose this one, hopefully we don't, but if we do, that's to be expected with that one because he does not look healthy. So I'm calling my tomato plants by gender. I don't know. Are they male or female? I'm sure somebody actually has the answer. Are you laughing at me?
Yeah.
All right. One down. I don't even know how many to go. So this one kind of bugs me a little bit because I thought I planted them in the center, but apparently they're right on the side. So the one that I leave in this cup is going to be on the side. Will it grow its roots into the center of the cup and use all the cup, or is it just going to grow down the side and get stuck there? No idea. Not a clue. Let's do another one. The soil that I'm using has been sitting in the worm bin outside. The worms have been getting fruits and veggies, as well as some weird stuff. If you're not familiar with worm bins, you can actually give them human hair. You want to be part of this video?
No.
She's chirping at me from the other room. You can give them human hair. They'll eat that. You can give them. You want to be part of the video? You can give them dryer lint and like dust and stuff from your vacuum cleaner, as well as eggshells and coffee grounds and all kinds of fun stuff. So they've been getting their food. We've been putting like lots of banana peels in there. I really like putting banana peels in there because they really enjoy that. And then they've been pooping and peeing in my dirt, and it's made me some really nice looking soil. Worm castings. Okay, both of these look pretty secure down in there. Kind of scared to pull either one of them, but it's got to be done because I only want one per cup. We got one person watching and we got one thumbs up. So if you are feeling like chatting, go ahead and say hello in the chat. Okay, so I'm going to pull this one here. Okay, pull it ever so gently. Still too. Oh, okay, I pulled it, and unfortunately, it broke. Dang it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant it anyways and hope it can regenerate a root because I just screwed it up. Good job, Ryan. Let's put it into the new cup and hope for the best. Let me get a better grip on it. Can't stay, just wanted to stop by and show some support. Overlook Valley Homestead. Oh, I really appreciate that. I really, really do appreciate that. Okay, I pushed it down, 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 down into the dirt. Down, down, down. Let's kind of cover the hole back up. Pull this stick out. Pull this stick out. So now you can see it is planted now in the center of this cup and hoping it's going to regrow a root because the other one, when I pulled it, it had some give. Like it kind of like popped a little bit, but it came really easily. This one, I was pulling it and it kind of popped more than the other one, and this one didn't have any root at the bottom of it. If you get a chance, check out Homestead Family Song on YouTube. Homestead Family Song. Okay, I will do that after this video. I will check it out. Homestead Family Song. Remind me of that. Homestead Family Song. This is pretty wobbly. I don't know if you can see it's in the dirt though, and it's down there. So here's hoping that one does something. And then I'm just gonna leave this one. It is on the side over here, and I really don't like that, but I'm not about to pull that one out. So 2 transplants. Let's see how they do. And I will do updates on all these, so if you're, following along. Now this one's got a bunch. 6. And the real little one is, I think, the one I'm going to leave. But they are all growing right on top of each other. This is my first time, so it's going to be one heck of an experiment to see whether or not this is actually a successful technique that I can use in the future. Oop, got a big clump. Look at that. Is that a rock? Is that a rock? What is that? Is that worm poop?
No, it's a rock.
It's a rock? Okay. Imagine if a worm pooped that big.
Yeah.
Ooh, I smell your cleaner. No, it doesn't smell good. I don't like that. No, I don't like the smell of chemicals. Not a big.
Fruity chemical smell.
That doesn't smell like fruity at all. I'm crazy. I suppose. I could be a little crazy. A lot of it. Okay, gonna do another one. This one just pulled. Oh, see, that one was pulling really, really well, and then it popped. So there's a little teeny root on there, and I think that's gonna be enough. I'm hoping that's gonna be enough. Put it down in the dirt. Okay. Now it's in the dirt. Flopping over. So that's just because I guess the dirt's not tight enough or something. It's a little long. But there we have it. Another one in the dirt. And I think I'm going to move these because they're being blown really hard by a fan. And I don't want them to have that sort of shock going on right now while they're trying to figure out that they're in their new home. What are the plants? Okay, so these that I'm doing right now, these are all tomato. They're black verasage. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. Black verasage tomatoes. Not quite cherry tomatoes, but not quite big. The bigger ones, so right in between that. I guess they're technically classified as a cherry tomato, but they're black. They have black. Well, they're not completely black, but they have black features. And I planted like 6 or 7 seeds per cup because I did not expect them to grow very well. And literally every seed sprouted. So now I'm taking sprouts from the crowded cups and giving them their own home. I also over here on the side of me have 4 cups with Carolina Reaper pepper. I'm growing the hot ones. They're not sprouted at all yet. We have black verasage. They're really sweet. Okay, type 1 in the chat if it's verasage. Type 2 in the chat if it's verasage. Or 3 if it's a completely different option. Hey, you want to be in this video?
I'm just listening.
I'm running out of soil. I already did 4 cups.
I'm not touching the one.
No, I'm gonna have to go back out there and get more.
How many more does that go? A lot.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do 9. We'll see. We'll have to see. I think 2, but not sure. Verasage. Verasage. I don't know what language is it. Black verasage. I can see that these little ones, well, not the little ones, but you see this one right here. It's starting to grow leaves in the center. I'm not showing it, I don't think. I don't think I was actually showing it. Hold on. Growing leaves in the center, which means that it's trying to get bigger and do its thing. So I'm going to pull it. And it just popped. It's, come on, root. Come on, root. I have no idea. This one doesn't look like it has any root on it. Don't know. Hard to tell. Hi.
Hi.
Can you see? Doesn't look like there's any root, huh?
No root.
But I'm going to put it in the dirt anyways, because remember that first one didn't have root either. So, no, the second one didn't have root. The first one did. So I'm just poking it deep down into the dirt.
You point it down with us so we can see it?
Are they not? Oh. So, yeah, I guess I should have been doing that. There it goes. In its new home.
That's the fluffy one you're talking about?
Nope, that's the floppy one. They're all, now that I'm putting them in the new dirt, they're all flopping. It's like honestly, I feel like I'm killing them all. It would work better if you took a spoon and dug them out with some dirt. Here's the thing though, they're so close together, and I don't believe they have a very complex root structure right now because they're so young. That way it wouldn't disturb the roots. I mean, that's a really good idea. I just don't like, look at how close they are together down there. I mean, I don't see how I could spoon out individual, you know what I mean, individual seedlings.
Here's one if you just want to try.
Oh, thank you. Do what? Oh, you don't. You just mopped. But see, like, look, see that little teeny one right there? You see it right there?
Mm-hmm.
There's a little teeny one in there. Can you see the little teeny one right there? Teeny tiny. Like, that's the one I'm going to leave in there. But the rest of them are on top of each other, so I don't see how I can.
Oh no, it's separate. Well, those are so close.
I know.
They're right on each other.
I poked a hole with the Sharpie in the dirt, and I dropped in 3 seeds in the one hole. So they all grew from the same.
That's gonna be hard to separate.
General area. Well, I'm just pulling them into. I've already done it with a few. I'm just pulling them individually. Some are coming out with the roots, the one little root that comes out when it's a seedling, and then some are just don't look like they have any roots at all. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same. Well, let me get a cup. Hey, baby. Do you have a little something I can pour some water on these with? Why it says pull all at the same time, then roll them apart? It might save the roots. Okay. Well, okay. Luckily in this cup, the one I want to keep in there is little and it's by itself. So I think that I could do these 3 here at the same time and these 2 at the same time. Thank you for your advice. I'm going to go ahead and give that a shot right now. I can't do it with these though, because the one I want to keep is just right there tangled among those. So and if y'all can't tell, this is my first time doing this. Okay, that one looks like it's got a little bit of root on it there. For those of you who are like proficient at doing this, this has got to be cringeworthy. You know what I mean? This has got to make you like, what is he doing? This guy's a joke. He has no idea what he's doing. And that's true. I don't. This is all going to be 100% learned by my mistakes. I'm going to go ahead and start that other cup now, just so I can try that technique that you just used, or that you just told me about. I got a spoon, and it's a big spoon. Okay. While staying away from the little one that I want to. Ah, shoot. Okay. Now I'm confused. Now I'm very confused. Okay. Yeah, they're roots. Okay. See, this has got way more roots. I was just ruining all the other ones. Same idea. Way more roots. Now I feel bad for those other 5 cups that I just did. Oh, and this is, again, roots already clumping the dirt on there. Oh, boy. Hey, babe, I learned something. And I owe it all to Overlook Valley Homestead. and they're saying that the other ones that I did the old way that I was doing it could still work. You helping me?
I was gonna, and if you need more dirt, I'll go up there and scoop it.
I do need some more dirt if you could.
I'm just not touching it with my hands.
Yeah, you don't need to touch the worm dirt. If you're afraid of it.
Yep. Will you give me that bucket, please?
Yeah, hold on one second. Get a little more. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Yep.
They may still make it. Mark and Sarah. Okay. Now I can put some names to the channel. Mark and Sarah. My name is Ryan, if you didn't know that. Ryan Humphrey. My wife is Ivana. She just went to the worm bin to get me some more dirt. Okay, I'm just going to push it into the dirt. Okay. That was fast. That was quick. It's hot outside today. We're at 100 degrees right now. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Get any worm on your hands?
No, I did not touch the dirt. You would have heard me scream if I had.
I would have heard you scream. Is that what you said? I got the darn hiccups. Okay. Kind of a root thing in there. And some sticks. Well, I was just thinking about damping, making them like not pouring a bunch of water on them, just dampening them. Where are all located? We are in Texas. I guess you could say north. North. But see, here's the thing. People call Dallas North Texas, and we are 4 hours north of Dallas. So we're near where so we're near the Oklahoma border, right along the Red River, and kind of like near the Panhandle, just at the bottom of the Panhandle. See how much root there is on that one?
Yeah, that was good.
That one looked really good, huh?
Good.
Here's hoping. Only problem after this is how many, if these all make it,
Keep them on.
where are they going?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Hey, they make 5-gallon buckets at Walmart for like $3. Don't.
Mark and Sarah, where are y'all from? She just like mopped, and I just pushed dirt on the ground. Not funny for her. Okay, we're in southern Middle Tennessee. Make sure and gently water like mist them so they get established. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, using like a spray bottle. Do we even know where
I will work on that.
okay, she said she's gonna work on that. Now I'm afraid to. Oh, I still got one left from that other. I'm afraid to do the spoon technique when it's too close to the one I want to keep in the cup. Because the one I want to keep in the cup, I don't want to disturb it. Do you remember I had it on here?
What?
I had one.
Yeah, it was in the bathroom and I threw it away when I was cleaning up.
You threw it away?
Yeah.
No. Don't we have another one somewhere? So again, great, much better root structure than the other ones I was pulling before. There we go. Another one. Tennessee is a place that I want to visit. I was a musician for most of my teens and 20s, and I toured all over the place and played music. And Nashville was one place I never got to go that I wanted to go, and I never went. I would pull them all if they're too close, then put it back in. Do you think that that's the better idea? Is to pull them all and then put one back into the cup? That makes me so nervous because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a musician too. Who is you? Who are you, Mark or Sarah? Which one's the musician? I was trying to say who are you, and I said who is. I couldn't speak English then, so they're saying just scoop them all out. What kind of music? What do you play? Where did you learn? I grew up in California, and I could play just about every instrument except for the guitar. I cannot play the guitar, but just about everything else, no, I can barely play the piano too. I'm most proficient at the drums. the drums are probably my best instrument, but I can play trombone and saxophone. Oh, geez.
Okay, makeshift. Don't hold by the lip.
Okay, got it. Oh, these roots are tangled together. Uh-oh. Okay, kind of save that one. Come on, gently. Gently. Got it. I got him. Okay, you go there. You go there. And you're going back in. So push this one in, covering around it. I should have put more dirt in this one, I think. Little teeny weeny little guy. Guitar, bass, drums, fiddle, lead guitar, piano. They said I'm doing great. That's very comforting because I feel like I'm screwing it up big time. What do y'all do on your homestead? Please tell me a little bit about your channel, because now that you're here and I know your name, your channel name, I'm gonna come support you and I'm gonna come watch your videos. Not that I don't support other channels that don't watch, you know what I mean? But like sometimes you don't get to see all the channels that you subscribe to. I may not have hit the notification bell on your channel, which means I'm not getting notified. Um, so, but if you're here to support me, I'm going to support you right back. So, uh, stay tuned on your notifications because I'll be watching and commenting. Everyone has to learn the same way. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you being so nice and suggesting these techniques. That's how you learn. You learn from your mistakes and you learn from advice given to you by people who know more about what you're doing than you do. Oop, I believe I got some banana peel. All right. Old, rotted, very thin, chewed up banana peel. Okay, got another. Oh, got a rock in there. You know what I forgot to do with these? Poke holes in the bottom. I poked holes in the bottom of the other cups, but I forgot to do it with these. We understand. We have talked. We have talked at some point because I'm already subscribed to your channel. Okay. Here we go. Another one of these guys here. Looks like a decent root structure for the seedling. Right down on in there. Hopefully they all continue to do well. There we go. And mark it with a T. T for tomato. What's that song? Bake it and mark it with the T. You know what I'm talking about? That kid's video that Larson watches. You prick it and bake it and mark it with the T. You know what I'm talking about? Patty cake? Not patty cake? Oh, I'm lost. So that's the only part of the song I know. We have a greenhouse, big garden, chickens, goats, cows, and a Jersey milk cow. What kind of cows do you have? Well, besides the Jersey. We used to have cows before we moved. Now we just have chickens and attempting to garden. I didn't show y'all that one. Done. So I went from having 3 cups to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll have 13, 14, 15 cups. 15 tomato plants. Good gravy. Beef, Black Angus, Red Angus, and Hereford. Awesome. That is awesome. I will go back to owning cows again. I want to raise beef cows. We just don't have the land for it now since we moved. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing that I was told to do with that last one. I'm going to do it with this one. I'm making a dirty mess on this table that my wife will not appreciate. Okay, I got 2 out there. Oh, they look very nice. And then I got this little teeny little baby one here. And I was going to put this one back in this cup. Nope, it just snapped. The roots just came off. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything with that. That was just too little. I'm actually pretty impressed that that's probably going to be the only one that I'm declaring a loss. Number 2 in there. Cover it in. Cover it in. Another one. I have bad eyesight even with these glasses, so I'm gonna have to go like this. Black Baldy and 2 Holstein bottle calves. Black Baldy. Dang, autocorrect. Black Baldy. Yeah. Sarah is in the garden. Canning person. I'm the cattle fabricator guy. Nice. When we lived on the farm, that's kind of how it was. She did gardening. I cared for the cows. And when we moved here, I didn't have anything to do. Didn't have any more cows. So I decided to learn how to garden. And I'm learning. I really want my pepper plants to grow. I love hot peppers. I eat them. And so I would really love my Carolina Reapers to grow in abundance. Babe, I just did the last one. Babe. And there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tomate plants. And now I'm going to water them. Got a water bottle with a little squirty thingy on it. Where'd you get that squirty thingy? A what?
Cleaner, but
you washed it out good?
Yeah, I washed through with hot water and soap and then regular hot water.
Is it ready to squirt or do I need to pump it?
No, you're ready.
Connect with us on Facebook and Instagram, and if you want to ask us anything, feel free to. We will help if we can. Absolutely. Is it under the same name? Hey babe, come here. I just sprayed it and it smells so chemically.
Does it? Okay.
Can you smell that plant now?
Yeah.
I'm not using that water either. Son of a gun. So that nozzle was on some sort of household cleaner. She said that she cleaned it with soap and hot water. I just want to, I can smell it a little bit. I don't want to chance it getting all these, have some sort of household cleaner chemical on it. Can I just have a cup of water?
If it helps, it was all natural and just like essential oils.
It was an all natural.
Yeah, it's just not gonna hurt it. It's not the actual.
What's this from? That's the same bottle. I want fresh water because it was in that nozzle was in that water. She's giving me the death stare, but I just want to be careful. I don't want to do all this and then have them all die like these did. These are all dead. And that's a story that I have on my YouTube channel if you want to go watch. I'm sure that it's titled, What Did I Do? What Have I Done? Oh boy. Is she camera shy? Yeah, kind of. She's not like, she will get on camera, like to make a video about her garden or her tomato plants, or if she's doing something, you know, oh man, oh boy. The ones that have holes in the bottom, I need to keep over here, and I need to put back over there in the pan. And the ones that don't, I need to put holes in them. Yeah, this watering technique is not looking good. We were at first too, but now we just do it. Yeah. I don't want to say I grew up in front of a camera, but I grew up as a performer. And so never really shy about a camera. This water is making the soil collapse. And it's boy. I'm not happy with myself. I'm frustrating myself from the lack of knowledge, and you even told me to spray it and I'm not spraying it, and feel like I'm doing more damage. Me being on stage is easy, but a camera is intimidating. I mean, there's some times where I don't feel like being on camera. It's not that I'm shy about it. It's like sometimes I'm like, I don't know, vain. What do you like? Oh, my beard looks like crap today. I don't want to make a video. That's pretty vain, right? But it's not the same as shy. But there are some times where I just don't want to make a video. I don't feel like being on camera. Some of these are holding up really well through this watering, and others aren't. Like these are all laying down now, which I mean, that's a really tall one, so I don't know. I got the hiccups again, dang it. I just gotta let it flop over and hope it picks itself back up. Come on, little guy, pick yourself up. Dust yourself off. Vors Wisco Homestead. Listen, I'm trying not to kill them. I can't promise anything. These aren't my peppers though, these are the tomatoes. Good gravy, I'm making a mess. Phil said bury them deep. Well, I'm done. I'm done with that part. And most of them I tried to bury pretty deep, but you can tell that like some of these, like this one right here, it's not that I poked it down about, I don't know, I would say like this far. So I don't know. My very first time trying this, so. But I had 3 cups with 15 sprouts. And so now I have 14 cups, each with its own sprout because I lost one. I ruined one of them. But we'll see. Hopefully some of these make it. What are you using for dirt? I made a worm bin about a year ago, and just been compost and worm castings for months and months and months, and so I'm using that dirt directly out of the worm bin. This one is looking rough. You got this. Practice makes perfect. Thank you so much for the positive feedback. I really appreciate it. I have a reputation of killing everything I touch, so hopefully, hopefully this works out. one looks a little bit better. Still kind of floppied over. Give it a few days, it'll perk up. Accidents happen. Yep. Yep. I got to reorganize this tray because now I got way more. Yeah, this one was the worst one out of all of them. So now that they're in some new soil, well, I mean, same soil I used before, but a new cup, their own new home, nutrients and all, just for them. I told your wife about all sauced up in you're not talking to me. Gatlinburg, she said order Reaper stuff. In Gatlinburg, she can order Reaper stuff. I don't think you're talking to me. You're talking to the Overlook Valley homestead. Are you talking to my wife? So, I can't see it. Yes, I'm talking to you. My tablet freaked out. Yes, this is Amber. I was talking to your wife. Oh, okay. You were talking to Amber? You were talking to Amber from Brewer's Wisco Homestead about Reaper stuff? No? Confused. I'm confused. You were probably talking to me, Amber. Are you talking about like on the comments? If you're talking about in the comments, that's all me.
I comment under my own name.
Oh, you commented on from your own account, she said.
Okay, then I just don't remember.
Okay. She says, oh, okay, then I just don't remember.
I have a very bad memory.
Her memory's worse than mine, and I got a terrible memory. Nope, her personal account. Some of these, I'm going to be completely honest with you, some of these look like they are not going to make it. I don't even have enough room for all these on here. I'm going to have to make some room. Maybe put my Reapers somewhere else. Yeah, let's put the Reapers to the side for a second. They might just have to go directly on the rolling table or whatever this is called. Rolling tray. Yes, she doesn't remember. Valley Homestead, have you tried it? We went there one time. So this tray is now full of tomatoes. And I think I can fit them all in here. I think. Uh-oh. No, I think we got it. Yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12. Like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15. Why did I thought I only had 14? I thought I only had 14. But I had 15, apparently. You doing any more hot challenges? Yeah, I got one coming up. I'm gonna do it by myself. It's called the toe of Satan. It is a very spicy Carolina Reaper infused. Is it Carolina Reaper?
It has like 3 different peppers.
It's got a few different peppers in it. Carolina Reaper infused popsicle, or wait, lollipop, sucker, like a.
Oh no, the sucker is Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, Carolina Reaper sucker, and it's called the toe of Satan. All right, so here's the final deal. Just grab this and show y'all all the tomatoes, and then there will be an update on those here probably in the next 3 or 4 days, just to kind of give an update on them. I got my Carolina Reapers right here, and so we'll put those right along here, and hopefully everything will do its thing. I appreciate you guys stopping in and chatting with me. It really actually means a lot to me that you're willing to do that, because when you don't get that many people to come in and visit your chat, it's kind of like, people don't like us, and that's probably true. There's probably a lot of people who don't. I'm not their cup of tea. You know what I mean? So, like I said, the reason I did the live stream was because I can't edit videos, and when I do videos like this, I want them to be long and informative, and make sure, and so I can't edit them together. And so instead of not filming it, I'll do a live and let people join in on it, and hopefully they'll watch it back and see what I'm doing and see my progress and stuff. But I will do updates on these to see how they fared, because this is my first time doing that, and I am very scared that I've ruined them all. I got some good tips from the Overlook Valley Homestead, and so some of them were done correctly, I guess you could say. And so, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. If you haven't gone back and checked out some of the other videos, you can see what went wrong with my first batch of, these were all hot peppers, 72 count of hot peppers, and it was a row of Carolina Reaper, a row of ghost pepper, habanero, cayenne, serrano, jalapeno, pepperoncinis, just a bunch of peppers. They were sprouting, they were doing so well, and then we had a sneak attack, 100-degree day out of nowhere, and I left them covered with the little greenhouse lid, and they all cooked. They all cooked. They're saying you're camera shy because you won't. You're not coming on camera.
Just lazy.
She's been cleaning and doing work and stuff, so we just got back from our vacation, so there's a little bit of housework to do.
A lot of housework to do.
Anyways, I guess there's not much more for me to do than go put these out in the warm air. They're gonna stay in the shade probably the rest of the day. I might tomorrow give them a little bit of sunlight, but it's tough for me because it's 100 degrees outside, and it's like constant sun, and I don't want to just burn everything. So maybe just like in the cooler part of the day, like in the morning, I can put them in the sun and let them have a little bit of sun, but I'm not today. They're not getting any sun. Keep them in the shade for a week or so. Bam, see? Information at my fingertips. Oh, they've seen it.
The what?
Oh, she said hi to you. I'm assuming. It's Amber.
Hi.
Amber and Phil, I think, am I saying that right? Phil? That's where I got the idea for the 5-gallon buckets for the peppers.
Right. So that's who Amber is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I just subscribed to their channel.
Today?
No, a couple days
when we were
ago.
at the cabin.
Yeah, and I talked to her. Okay, never mind.
She remembers. She remembers, Amber.
About to say.
They're saying hi.
Hi. Overlook Valley. That's the one I was supposed to look at. I'll have to do that in just a moment.
He's the garlic king. He grows some good looking garlic.
Is that the garlic that you showed me the other day?
Yep.
I even said, "Oh my gosh, I love garlic."
Do you remember how we went and we watched the other channel too, and he was like, "Go watch this other channel," and he was ripping garlic out.
Yes. Oh my god.
So
Yes.
Phil does it. He's been trained to do it the right way. All right, this is he's out there checking his plants now. Awesome, and then they have them hanging up. After you pull garlic, you have to let it cure. Did you know that?
I did, and then also with onions and stuff, you can hang them up too.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's got a garage full of garlic hanging.
I need to grow garlic.
This video is now over an hour long, so we're gonna call it quits. And stay tuned for the updates on the tomatoes that I just transplanted 13 of them. So now I have 15 total.
We'll see.
Catch you on the next one. Bye. Yeah, I gotta hit the end button. I got the hiccups.